All right, you wonderful, blessed, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss channel this evening. Today is going to be your last day before you get the fright of your life when you see what I have to share and show you throughout this video. So make sure to stay tuned. I know it's been a while, 9 days approximately since I last did a video with you, but at least you guys know that I'm here every single Monday with you and I'm being consistent with you about where it is that we're going, what it is that we're doing, and at least I'm here with you on the Mondays, guys. But going forward, I will be giving you a lot more content over the next few days. I do believe some of my beautiful community have been asking me for some really cool videos and content to do. I have been traveling. I have been very busy with our businesses, meetings, all kinds of things. So I haven't really had much time to do much videos and content for you. But over the last kind of few days again, week or so. So just be patient and thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel. Now, guys, I have a ton of stuff to share with you. So make sure you guys are always subscribed to the channel because I have a series on the gaming that I will be finishing with you over the next few days. So make sure to subscribe to get the rest of those videos over there. You guys are going to have an incredible time watching the rest of those. So hit that notification bell. And of course, if you guys are enjoying who I am and what it is that I'm doing, I am getting there slowly, surely, but day for day. And as you guys can see, I'm busy doing my so I haven't been sharing also over the last 7 days, but you guys can see that I have been a lot more active with you. I've been sharing a lot more things with you, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying this. If you have, please subscribe to my Twitter and all the rest of that. Now, let's get on to some of the funky monkey news. Before I do anything, I want to show you guys actually a bit of the news here, and just let's start from a few days ago. Gold may have just signaled the end of Bitcoin BTC rally, according to the analyst Benjamin Cowan. Here's what he means. I'm not even going to read that article to you guys. I think that's a false flag out there in the space. I think that's just noise. I think Benjamin Cowan, I respect Benjamin Cowan. I respect his work. I like that he has a different view of the market, etc. But I don't think this is the end of the cycle. I mean, that would then create a triple top if you look at the higher time frames of what it is that we've been doing, which this would be essentially called a bull rally, but it hasn't been a bull rally. We've been in a bull market, guys. So don't be fooled by this noise. Because as you can see here, Bitcoin whale aggressively accumulates $282,380 worth of BTC during the correction, according to on-chain data. Guys, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that somebody's taking. Plus, the U.S. national debt has surged up to about $275 billion in 2 months, as the billionaire Leon Cooperman warns that the nation is heading towards a financial crisis. Now, not only that, but Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation says Bitcoin and crypto ETFs don't qualify as collateral for financial assets, which is a bunch of rubbish because so that's the DTCC. And basically what's busy going on here is they're just trying to block it. They're continuously just trying to block it, and that's why we're seeing Bitcoin and crypto just kind of sit and hover in a kind of sideways trade at the moment. So there is a lot to talk about in this video, and I just want to share some great stuff with you. So I hope the stream is great. I'm in my brother's space today, and his space has got a way better internet than what I have. I can see I did a cool speed test on the internet, but anyways, so not only all of that, but former Wells Fargo executive pays 40,000 fine, exits banking industry after allegedly misleading customers to falsifying documents. Okay, that's a small fine, and then he just exits the company. I mean, why is there no action being taken on things like this? There should be. Okay, you should be in this world doing good for other people. And that's why you guys subscribe to this channel, because I do good for you guys with all the content that I share with you, that I bring to you, the energy that I commit to you guys, give you guys, and the energy that you guys give me back. That is reciprocal energy together. So I truly appreciate all of you guys. And for that, I hope you guys can smash the thumbs up on the video, of course. Now, crypto exchange executives and 29 other people accused of running a 24.5 million fraud scheme in Taiwan. Crypto trader says Bitcoin is presenting a generational opportunity and unveils bull market price target for BTC. I really love that. Maybe we'll even open that and go and have a look at that. Yeah, here is a really good article. Yeah, Bitcoin will shatter the $16 trillion market cap of gold, says Skybridge Capital Anthony Scaramucci. So let's go and check that article out as well. Billion-dollar bank is facing a class action compliant after data breach exposes customers' names, social security numbers, and other sensitive information. So they don't give a shit. They just do what they want. Okay. Most altcoins in historic position to rally as traders realize heavy losses over the past month. I agree. The altcoins are getting ready to rally. Now, not only this, but another scare, and I think this is another scare because Mr. JP Morgan and all of them, they believe that they can scare the market, put the market into fear, drive the price down, which it's currently doing, so that they can scoop up more of the asset that you have not yet scooped up, and then sell it to you at a higher price a little bit later on. So the same things keep happening, guys, from these people. Don't listen to what they say. Follow what they do. Now, a top analyst says Bitcoin looks incredibly strong, even if we are to witness a correction back to 52K, which I do agree. And then Tron founder Justin Sun accumulates over, call it 560 million in Ethereum amid crypto correction. Look on chain. And then trader turns bullish on Toncoin, updates outlook on one blue chip dark horse altcoin. And then lastly, billion-dollar bank is paying a $700,000 penalty for illegally freezing accounts, transferring customers cash to debt. Now, it's very interesting, guys. I actually, if you're from South Africa, let me know with a flag down below, and let me know where you are from from around the world with your flag in the comments below. I would love to see where my community is at. But I'll give you guys a little bit of a story that I experienced, and I have been experiencing over the past kind of few days. But I had a kind of a South African version of an ETF which held the top 10 crypto assets in a pool according to them. And this thing was called the EC10. And this was on easy equities. And now, by no means am I shunning easy equities down in any way, wonderful way, or whatever. But in crypto, even if I'm buying my crypto on an exchange, or I'm using it in any format or whatsoever, from wallet, cold storage, hot wallets, whatever it is, it literally at the maximum, i.e. Bitcoin at the maximum, takes about 30 minutes. On a busy day, yes, it can be a little bit longer, but around 30 minutes is the maximum I would wait for my transaction after cashing out and selling that in profit so that I can withdraw it. So what I've done is I've got a bit of a chunk of cash that I am busy looking to, or that I have exited out of my EC10, and I'm looking to buy physical Bitcoin or literal Bitcoin with that. Bitcoin and a other couple crypto assets. So I will keep you guys posted in when I do that, and I will let you know what it is that I buy. But I'm definitely going to be scooping up some of these gaming coins that I've been talking to you guys about. I'm definitely going to be scooping up some Deepin, some more meme coins, and absolutely a couple other, and of course Bitcoin, guys, Bitcoin. And I'll show you why I like Ethereum. But I think Ethereum, is not really the right time to accumulate too much more at the moment, and I'll show you why in a little moment. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And of course, guys, you can hit my Bitflex link down below, get yourself up to $88,888 in bonuses, plus my Bybit link down below, pinned in the comments of this video for you guys, and down in the description of the video for you guys. You can get another $30,000 using my Bybit account, and we're going to go and have a look at my trades. I haven't really done much with my trades, guys. As I said, I've been a little bit busy, but I have been, of course, watching the markets to see what it is, what kind of action it is that I could do. Remember, I said if we were going to fall down in the charts a little bit, then I would absolutely make sure that I continue to purchase, and that's what I'm about to do with these funds that I am looking to do. So Let's draw back here. Crypto Trader says Bitcoin. So together, by the way, that is $128,888 of worth of bonuses waiting for you down pinned in the comments below. If you want to join me in trading, come and join me. I show you this personal account of mine that I share with you guys as traders on the internet. In my crypto bliss community, I show you guys that you can start off with $1, $3, $5, $10, whatever it is, and you just add zeros to that. It's very, very simple, guys. When you build up confidence, start small and grow your confidence. You don't have to start at $10,000 trades, etc. So use your cash wisely. Start small, get used to trading, lose some trades, win lots of trades, lots more trades, and get yourself familiar with the trading charts and how the exchanges work as well. Now, BTC is definitely generational long entry, and here, according to this chart, we could kind of roll over a bit. I also believe that we are not going to be breaking this low that we've been experiencing. I do not think we're going to go any lower than that. But really, I think that we could get an absolutely a crazy pump here as well. Now, which I've been saying to you guys would essentially take us to about $87,000 to $90,000, which would be mad, crazy, bombastic, insane. So, 3 key ideas on BTC. We are not early, but if you already have bags, I think we still have a trend to ride. I don't think we will go as high as people think. The expansion above the previous all-time high is still to come. $120,000 to $140,000 in his opinion. Now, I think way higher than that. Guys know that my personal target is about $275,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin price. So I would like to know what you guys think by the end of this bull cycle, what Bitcoin's price target would be in this cycle. Let me know down below, guys. I'd love to hear from my community. Now, Bitcoin will shatter $16 trillion market cap of gold, says Skybridge Capital Anthony Scaramucci. If you guys know Anthony Scaramucci, you guys know that he's a very, very well looked. He's a very, very good investor in the space, and he's a Bitcoin fanatic as well. And just like Michael Saylor, he's one of those that believes that Bitcoin is about to explode. So, also, just very simply, let's go read what he had said here. But I think what got me past being a skeptic is the notion that this is immutable. It's decentralized in a way that makes it very powerful. The network itself is scaling. And if you think about the way we treat money in our society over the last 5,000 years, Bitcoin checks all of the above boxes. The only box it doesn't check is the central bank manipulation, which I think makes it way more powerful. You guys love that? Make some noise with the thumbs up on the video for Mr. Scaramucci, because I completely agree with that. And if you think about the way we treat and so at $1.4 trillion market cap, could this trade to half the market capitalization of gold, where gold is 16 trillion today? We can believe it. We actually think it's going to go through the market capitalization of gold. But if you're not making the point that the American owners of the ETF, Exchange Traded Fund, are not going to be enough to get it there, I disagree, because over time the acceptance regulatory is going to allow people to put it in their portfolio, and 1% in these global portfolios takes it there. So that's Anthony Scaramucci. Now, guys, I just want to say to you very, very quickly here that I've been in crypto for about 4.5 years, and I've built some nice, decent wealth over my time with these 4 years. However, in saying that, I haven't cashed out of a lot of this wealth because we are still in the cycle right now, and I believe that the cycle will go towards the end of 2025, maybe into 2026, according to some other people. My target is end of October 2025. I'd love to know what your target is down below, like I asked you guys. So, at the end of the day, I believe that this is true. And if we remember what gold did, it took 8 years, 10 years for, 8 years for gold to make a run up from 2004 to 2012. It made a run up, and then it took a 9-year dip and made that cup pattern that I've been showing you guys, and the handle pattern. And then we finally had a breakout like about a month ago or so on gold for the first time in like 12 years, guys. So If Bitcoin ends up following a very similar pattern and it can't get out, then so be it. It'll take some time, but essentially it is inevitable, is what he's saying, what I'm saying, and what so many other people are saying in the space. So shout out to all of the crew who out there believe that crypto is the future of the world of finance, of deepened, of commerce, of everything that you could imagine. So our top analyst says that Bitcoin looks incredibly strong, even if BTC witnesses a correction to 52K. And here's why. So this is pseudonymous Don Alt, tells his 59,000 YouTube subscribers. So even if it falls down here, is what he's saying, down to 52K over at this level, we're still bullish. I personally don't think that we're going to fall down to that level. I think we're starting to find a little bit of a way out at the moment and dig ourselves out of this little hole. But before I carry on, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, subscribe to the channel. That would be truly appreciated. And remember to please come over, check my YouTube page. Now, with all of that being said, and before I carry on, I would like to just show you this particular question: how the Fed intends to print more money. Now, it doesn't quite answer my question, but the Fed creates money not by printing it. So they don't print the physical money. And I've said this to you guys before. Look at the computer screen that you are busy looking at right now. Okay, there is writing, and it is all digital. It is all on our black boxes, in the screens, in the cloud, in the ether, in the universal energy. And this is where they control that money. Okay, so this effectively, but they add funds to this money supply by just adding more numbers to the computer. And the Fed does this in various ways by including changing the Fed targets fund rates, goal affecting their other interest rates. It might buy treasury securities to the open market and add funds to bank reserves. You could do a number of different things, and all of those same things are called quantitative easing, which essentially continues to devalue and depreciate the value and the efficacy of the dollar. Now, this is something scary, and this article is from Cato Institute. How the Federal Reserve literally makes its money. So the Federal Reserve has vowed to provide up to $2.3 trillion. Now, guys, this article is from 2020, so this is a little old, but I'm just giving you the relevance of what it is that they do and how they do it. So the Federal Reserve has vowed to provide 2.3 trillion in lending to support households, employers, financial markets, and state local governments struggling as a result of the coronavirus and corresponding stay-at-home orders. So 2.3 trillion dollars, and coronavirus was estimated like a few months, really maybe a year, 14 months at really the most. Really that just pumps the market up, and they're about to do the same. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to do certain events like that, even if they don't give that market that much of a scare. They're going to continue to do events like that because if you look at this, according to the Economist, the Federal Reserve cleans up its money printing mess. So according to the Economist, I don't really believe this, and this isn't the full article, but uh, quantitative tightening is apparently what the Fed has been trying to do. Now, this is a 2024 article, I think. Yeah, April 4th, 2024. Now, it's trying to undo its huge bond purchases during the C-19 pandemic. It hopes for a less longer approach will ultimately leave it with a smaller balance sheet than would otherwise be the case. So, guys, that's not going to happen because right now they literally are just continuing to print money. And the debt clock, and if we go and have a look at the US debt clock, we can see that actually the US debt clock continues to rise. And as I showed you in one of the articles there, they've printed in the last 2 months about $275 billion. So divided by 2 months, that's like 137 billion dollars a month that they're just putting on the computers and letting other people, besides for yourself and myself, actually get access to that. And that's why crypto is the most beautiful and profound energy that we could imagine. Guys, I hope you are enjoying this. Please subscribe to the channel if you are. But essentially, down below, you guys can see you can get your Bitflex rewards if you click on this link right here. And this is your Bybit rewards if you can click on that. And subscribe to the channel, guys, right there. So very, very super simple. I have Bybit, Bitflex, BitGet, OKX, SWEATCOIN, you guys can get paid every day for free. I actually just restaked a couple thousand coins that had come out of my jars that I'm earning passive income on. So I'm not only getting paid to walk and be healthy, but I'm also getting paid to stake that and earn passive income on that as the price and as the bull market continues to mature. So go check me out on my pages over there, my Telegram page. I will get more active. My brother, who is a billionaire astrologer, go check him out. And then, of course, all the free crypto mining stuff here. And then my NordVPN. You should be using a VPN. I use a VPN every single day, and I make sure that I have incredible protection on my computer. It doesn't show your IP address, etc. So make sure not to be using your crypto without one of those, guys. That's very, very dangerous. So, of course, I'd like you guys to check out the US National Debt Clock. Let's go and see if this website can load. It's such a heavy website. Doesn't really load so nicely. But yeah, let's go and have a quick squiz at our beautiful friend Stock Money Lizards. But the reason I wanted to show you that, and I just said it to you, is 275 billion in the last 2 months. But the debt continues to just grow. We'll have a look at this in a short little moment. But yeah, there you go, 34.7. I mean, they put in about 700 billion in this year alone. Okay, like that's mad. We're only 4 months into this year, guys. So, like I said to you, very scary numbers, stuff that you don't want to look at. But just in Hong Kong's Bitcoin and Ethereum, ETF inflows are expected to be up to $300 million tomorrow on the first day. Now, guys, this is why I have the title of my live session that you literally have less than 24 hours and there is absolutely zero time left. Now, bearing in mind that currently it is 7:30 South African time here and probably European time is more or less the same, bar an hour or so. Now, the Asian market opens at 2-3 a.m. our time, which means that that is happening in about 6 to 7 hours time, which means that that money that I'm referring to right here, okay, about $300 million coming in, okay, on the first day, means that we will get far more than the 125 first day issuance in the United States Bitcoin ETFs, according to Wu Blockchain. So if you guys are not prepared, and if you think that we're still bearish right now, I'm going to show you the charts in a moment. Stay tuned. I don't know what you're going to do, but if you have not been positioning yourself correctly, as I have been sharing with you in my videos, non-stop with you guys as much as possible. I'm doing my best to be here with you guys every day, but this is insane because Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs are about to absolutely explode. Now, just something that you need to know here is that currently Bitcoin closed 4 weeks down in a row and is on track for another red candle this week. So that was the start of this week as well. The last time it did this was in the middle of the bear market when it fell about 42% in 9 weeks. Looks like consolidation to me. I agree. It is consolidation. Now, not only that, but just in Australia is to approve their Bitcoin ETFs this year. So, guys, if you think, I mean, the America was the first one to take the lead. Then everybody else kind of followed suit on America with the ETFs. Now, Bitcoin ETFs to launch in Hong Kong tomorrow. Chinese investors with Hong Kong residence permits will be allowed to buy in the shared Bitcoin ETFs. Escape the matrix by getting your Bitcoin, guys, because right now, I don't know about you, but Bitcoin represents the singularity where engineering, science, and mathematics crashes into economics and politics. Now, economics is going to be a science or engineering discipline, not an art or pseudoscience. I love that. And it truly is happening, especially if Mr. Trump gets re-elected later this year. In South Africa and across the world, there are multiple re-elections elections busy happening. And Justin Trump wants to set the interest rates himself if he wins the election, which would absolutely be insane because he is a multi-billionaire and he's a businessman and he would know how to run and operate the country, manage interest to ensure that the country becomes a business a profitable business, because that's exactly what the states are. So he will start to help the economy by tightening the funds. Now, this was 2 days ago, but last night yet another bank collapsed. So this was on the 26th, so 3 days ago. US bank collapsed and was seized by the regulators. In March 2023, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and First Republic collapsed. Bitcoin rallied 58% after the initial sell-off as investors realized the value of a zero counterparty risk store of value, i.e. Bitcoin. Now, that's when this happened, 58% pump, guys. Then the rally continued to pump. We got that 3 days ago, even though the markets are still down a little bit. We're in consolidation. Do you think we're about to get another crazy pump? We'll have a look at the charts in a little moment and see where the potential of 58% takes us up to. But breaking the first, the Republic First Bank officially collapses and seized by regulators. Banking crisis 2 begins. So with the second banking crisis continuing, countries issuing ETFs, them opening tomorrow, a whole bunch more happening over the course of the year. You cannot tell me that you are bearish on Bitcoin. And that's why I say, as much as I like Benjamin Cohen and I respect him, I am not bearish on Bitcoin. I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin. And if you guys agree, obliterate the thumbs up on the video, because that is going to change our lives right here, right now, together. Now, let's go and have a very, very quick squiz. And shout out to Bitcoin Archive for that beautiful article. Stock Money Lizards. Now, you can see here the ETH BTC chart. The ETH BTC chart is either faking out or it is getting ready to pump, which is going to take it all the way up there, which means ETH is going to start gaining against Bitcoin, which means that altcoin season is literally upon us very, 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 very soon. And I hope you guys have been positioning yourselves in the altcoins I have been telling you about, talking to you about. I mean, I'm telling you how to turn 1K into $1 million, guys. There's plenty coins that you can do that with in all of this. Don't miss out on this beautiful opportunity, guys. This is a lifetime opportunity, literally on the doorstep here right now. So altcoins have a high level macro view. We could bounce around, capitulate a little bit before we start to make the move to the all-time high. I have said this to you guys a little bit before. So continued correction. We may expect a May relief rally with altcoin season to start in late Q3. Until then, it's accumulation time. So even though the title of my video says you do not have much longer, I think that's more relating to Bitcoin and where Bitcoin is at the moment, because I still think that the ETFs are bringing the liquidity mostly into Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin rises, other altcoins will rise, because investors like yourself and traders like yourself and myself, we would get into the market during these times because we are aware of what's going on and what's happening at the time that's busy happening. So ETH BTC chart is definitely busy breaking out right now. We're going to see some crazy stuff and Ethereum fly very, very soon. But people think that the bull market is over. I don't believe so. Could we get a capitulation and further move down? Absolutely, we could. But doesn't necessarily mean that we will. Now, shout out to you, Stock Money Lizards, for your beautiful chart. And before I start to get on to some of the charts and everything else, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this. And let me know down in the comments if there's any charts that you guys want me to do. I'll kind of pick 3 or 4 different charts to go over in this video for you guys, instead of showing you some trade, instead of doing trades with you guys today, because I think I've done enough of that on my live sessions with you. But essentially, if we have a look here, this is the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. And now, of course, this is pretty much up until 2025, I believe. 2028, kind of up at this area. So we believe that late 2025 and early 20, so around this area here. Okay, late 25, so call it October. I'm going to take it all the way to October. Okay, let's go there, October, because I said the 27th of October. So let's call it somewhere around that, okay? Call it, yeah. Okay, let's see there. Okay, that's closer. There you go. So that tells us that we're going to be in we could potentially be in maximum bubble territory of about $944,000 Bitcoin. When today Bitcoin is sitting at $64,000, guys, you can see that you're almost making like $880,000 profit if Bitcoin just makes that move. Now, it blew through that territory in the 2013, 2014 bull cycle. Then it managed to touch the tip of it in the 2017 cycle, and then it didn't even get into it on the 2021 cycle. So are we going to get there, or may we not get there and we kind of only get up to this 200,000 level, maybe the 140,000 level? I mean, I don't think so, guys. Kind of like over there. I don't think so, guys. Really, I think we've got a lot more of a season, especially because of everything that I've just showed you in this video. I think we're going to get a massive pump up. And I've always said to you guys that it's probably going to be a combination of 2013 and 2017 cycle, giving us those crazy, crazy gains. Now, Ethereum is also kind of doing the same thing, but the reason, okay, the difference of Bitcoin right now is that we're actually still in this buy in this buy area right now, okay, which is essentially here, kind of between 51,500, so the 52,000 level, and 69,300 level. So that is the area that is still continuing to be a buy zone. Plus, the next area in the green just above it is still in an accumulate. Plus, the green above that is still cheap. And this is why I say to you guys, once we start to get into this area here and we start looking at plus minus, you know, the hodl area, we're sitting at around $180,000 Bitcoin. I think that's going to do that this year. I think we'll see a $200,000 Bitcoin this year, $180,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin this year. And I think we'll see a $285,000 to $300,000 Bitcoin next year. That's my personal prediction, and what it is that I've been saying. So I think we've got a good long way. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have pullbacks, guys. Look at the pullbacks that happen along the journey. They're mad pullbacks along the journey, guys. Look at this pullback before this punch up here happened. So it's not impossible for it to happen. Now, the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is that you can see that Ethereum is currently in the steady area and somewhat just underneath the hodl area. So it's not the right time to accumulate more Ethereum, but it is the right time to accumulate other altcoins, which is what I'd like to say to you, that still it is Bitcoin season, okay? More Bitcoin season than it is altcoin season. But once it starts making its way through this level up to the altcoin season, that's when I would start saying to you guys that it would be a very good idea, without this video being financial advice to you, that you guys should consider looking at the potential of what Bitcoin and altcoins are going to make you in this cycle, because I believe that there will be millionaires and billionaires being created in this cycle. If you agree, you know what to do. All right, guys, so I just want to briefly show you, and then I'm going to check out what videos, etc. it is that you guys would like to check out. So what about Quank's platform? Sure, I'll have a look at Quank's. Scare Bears, for sure. Capri, I agree with you. I experienced this too 5 days ago. Get my withdrawals out. Capri sees a 240K high in this bull run. I love that. I love you guys. All of you, thanks for all of the love and the energy. Truly appreciate you. We'll definitely do those videos, that content for you guys shortly. But let's go and check out my trades here. So right now, you know, this is where the chart currently is sitting. So I said that there was an inverted head and shoulder pattern there, but then we pumped and then we're rejected at the neckline on the 4-hourly chart, and we continue to press down on this chart essentially, which is still within my trading range. Plus, it has not breached the bottom of this area yet. I still don't believe it's going to break this area because we have a bottom, and I think we're going to start making higher lows over here. Even if it just wicks us a little bit down, okay, even if the candle wicks us down to this area here of plus minus that 60,000 area, we could potentially see then the bounce off of that zone. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below about that, but check this out. You see the volume is somewhat picking up, but you can see the candles are being bought up. So the truth is that we are just in a trading pattern right now, somewhat sideways trading pattern, and we have not yet, Bitcoin hasn't decided which way it wants to go, whether it wants to dip down and just kind of do one last kind of bounce off of these areas before a strong push up, or what it wants to do. It hasn't decided yet. So I'd like to go and show you a couple charts right now, and then we're going to go and have a little bit of fun. So let us go and just have a look at our Bitcoin chart, and then we're going to go and have a look at the Dixie. But hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you are, make sure to subscribe to the Crypto Bliss channel. And yeah, you know, it's always a blessing to be here with you guys and to have all of this great here. So thank you for being here with me on the live session, and truly appreciate all of your company and your insights as well, your energies. We're going to have a look at all of the magic that we continue to share here. So let's go and have a look at the Bitcoin chart. The first one. Right now, what we can see is that we are on top of this bust line, which we are holding very, very strong support. If you guys pull this level, it's actually a very strong bull flag pattern from all the way down here, all the way up there, which is the flag pole, which is how I get this crazy target up here of the 104,000 level in the next push up. So that's where I think we're going to go and see the target. But of course, 1618 at 82,000 is the first stop. 2.618 at 95,000, and then possibly kind of make our way up to this 3.618 at the 107. We pull back and retrace. I mean, I would say that we could even pull back down here from that 100 to this level of the 75. So guys, the thing is that those pullbacks will absolutely and undoubtedly be aggressive, because that is a 16%, and all the way back down to there, plus this level is about a 33%. Like I've said to you on the channel before, we do end up having kind of like 30 to 45% pullbacks during the bull market cycle. Now, as you can see, the sell pressure and the sell volume is literally just dying out terribly. And the reason I put my smiley face there was because I think this is our happy zone, this purple box here. I think it's going to just, as you can see, it's retouching, retesting. But if we do close a candle below this very, very strong zone right here, I am going to say to you that I would say that we could then possibly see a little bit of a fake out dip, and then the problem is that if we retest there and then we continue to reject, then that would then take us down all the way to this very beautiful level of that 50 to 51 level. So it's not impossible for us to do that. And I wouldn't say that it's, you know, an ugly thing to see us. That would be a phenomenal accumulation level, and that would give us a 33% pullback, guys. Just like I'm saying. So, you know, don't be scared of these pullbacks. Just have your white powder ready to invest. Now, without financial advice. Now, your RSI, BSI, this was the halving date, this vertical blue line here that we have passed. We have kind of been in limbo states since then. And I'm going to show you another chart just now, what happened kind of at the same time. But we're hovering on all of our indicators. BTC is indecisive currently. Now, I want to go and show you this beautiful chart over here on the weekly time frame, because essentially, you know, some would say one top, two top, three top. No, okay, but I do want to say to you that we have and we are, and I'd like to maybe just delete this beautiful section for us because that was the breakout zone. But look at where we are, guys. We're at this 786 level, 58K. We touching it. We could kind of float off of this level while the 20 moving average kind of comes and starts to pull up. Then this starts to pull up and this starts to pull up. Guys, we haven't even seen these things open up. When these things really start to open up, truthfully, we can see this kind of just do go absolutely vertical, and these things can start to go absolutely ballistic, and then this one does kind of lags like this. So we can see some crazy moves up on the Bitcoin charts. So I wouldn't be too worried about this falling down to wherever it decides it wants to fall down to. I doubt it's going to go below this 20 moving average over here at the kind of 58K level. So that's my personal view. I think that's about the threshold that I would say, especially considering that we currently have our indicators resetting at this perfect point over here. reset and reset and reset on the MACD, RSI, BSI, and the MVRV. And then the same things kind of happened over here. We were pushing up here, and then this was reset, reset, and reset on the previous halving. And then the same thing here. We were resetting, 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 and resetting. So we are in a position where we are resetting, and we're just engaging on a level. Now, if I had to just draw this line for you guys very, very simply, look at that level there. That's the level that Bitcoin is gathering its momentum to really get a good, strong breakout out of. And of course, you can see that it's formed this beautiful cup and handle pattern. I have spoken to you guys about this cup and handle pattern to bring that from the center. And as we break out of this pattern, we see that Bitcoin could end up at the target of about 130K in this area from this level. So, excuse me, I would say that that would be pretty reasonable to consider 105 to 130K in this next level. So I'll leave that there for us. Just going to have a little bit of a look at the Ethereum, and then we'll start having a look at one or two of the other charts for you guys right now. So Ethereum right now is also doing somewhat the same thing. It is formed this pattern, and if I could just say to you, currently it is busy doing this downwards, and it is attempting its breakout, and it is about to get ready on the MACD, the MVRV, the RSI, and a bit of the volume area. It's going to get ready to make its pump up to this level before then it starts to make its way up to its previous all-time highs, which Ethereum has not done yet. And Ethereum leads the altcoins, which leads me on to sharing my next chart with you, which is the total altcoin market cap. Also currently sitting sideways, also heavily resetting right now. Also finding itself on this beautiful level. Yes, a crossover has come on the 20 and the 50, but this is finding support on the 50 moving average in between those two zones there right now, creating higher highs and higher lows. So that for me is a very good zone. I think we're going to sit tight. We might push up to this zone once again, maybe break a little higher and then retest and then continue up. I think that we could definitely see. I mean, that's not very far away, but I do think that in the third quarter of this year, we'll see an attempt of the altcoins led by Ethereum to essentially break out of that all-time high. Once Ethereum breaks out of that all-time high there, which we're not terribly far away from. In fact, we are estimated of about 54%, not too bad. The total altcoins would essentially be then doing the same thing, led by Ethereum, possibly taking a pump of 76%, which is just taking us to the all-time high. It's not even taking us beyond that, which means you guys are going to make this crazy money this cycle if you have been following my Crypto Bliss channel. If you are enjoying this video, leave some love. You guys know what to do there. Now, let's go and quickly have a look at the Dixie before I start to look at the other charts for you guys. But the Dixie, unfortunately, does look a little bit weird, but it is still sitting sideways. It is developing a very strange pattern, but it is essentially sitting very hard sideways here right now. And if I look at this lower highs at this point, we're building a downward pattern, a downward sloping wedge, which is essentially a bullish pattern with a bullish kind of pennant forming here. So we could see the Dixie pump up, but if we see the Dixie pump up, does that mean that the dollars are printing? Does that mean that we could see the Dixie ride its way back up to this kind of area over here at the 109, $110 level? It is possible, so I'll leave that there for now, especially considering that we've bounced off of the moving averages. They're starting to open, but I think we'll continue to be rejected because we are making lower lows and lower highs here, and we are starting to get a bit of sell pressure with a bit of sell volume in this zone. So I think that the Dixie could end up falling. Let's go and have a look at Quanks. I'm going to have a look at Quanks as the first one for the community over here. Hope you guys are subscribed and enjoying the channel and the content so far. Quanks USDT, I go and look at it on gate.io. And Quanks, like I said, it's being led by Ethereum. Look at where it is. It's in between the 50. It's in between the 20 and the 50. This is probably going to also, the 20 is probably going to bounce off of this and then start to do this. And then the 50 is probably going to then start to catch up. Then this is probably going to then start to pull up over there. And then the 200 eventually, guys, this is undoubtedly going to happen. It's just inevitable. We are finding just support in the zone. We need to be able to break out. So draw your line here, okay? And then I'm going to draw a nice box for you on this chart. 0.618 is all the way up here at the 45 cent level. And let's go and see actually, let's go and see how we can add more of this. Okay, so let's get the 3.618, the 1.618, and the 4.618. Okay, let's pop those on. So I think we could possibly end up doing the same up here. So like where we are today, just on Quanks as an example, just to get up to that 4.618, this is a 1,166% gain, possibly in this potential cycle of this market. Now, considering that and considering exactly where it is that we are, if you look at this MACD, we're getting ready to make a huge pump here, guys. So I would say that we're looking great. We're also getting a drawdown here, which is getting us ready to break out, retest, and pump here. Then the same thing is busy happening over here. And then the volume is slowing down on the sell. So Quanks is looking incredibly bullish. And I think you guys know about the contracts that it has been having in the UAE. So, you know, I think that would be a very, very, very incredible one. I do want to have now a look at Cardano for you guys. I do want to share my views and my thoughts on Cardano, especially because it is a blue chip, and it is a very strong blue chip. Now, this is Cardano on the daily time frame, and essentially what you can see, it is in a very, very strange place because this is making higher highs over there, and then this is somewhat kind of making lower lows. So even if I drew it there and I pulled this to around, oh, geez, my bad. Delete that. Okay, go back, go back. Okay, there you go. So even though we're making a kind of higher lows in this area, I mean, sorry, higher highs in this kind of zone over here, I would say that we are building some momentum. So the this is very, very much a powerful zone, but we need to, you can see there how we bounce from this zone up there, bounce up there, hit the bottom. It's time for Cardano to start finding some support. If it does break this, the likelihood is that we probably come down to this zone right here again at the 33 to 35 cent level. But do I think that's going to happen? I don't think so. Although I don't have a genie in a bottle, but I'm just looking at all of the charts getting ready to make their explosive moves out of the moving average zone to their upper resistance, retesting, making a new higher low, and then breaking and starting to make higher highs once again, higher highs and higher lows. I think that's what's going to happen. Sometimes it works out in the way that I draw it, and sometimes it doesn't, guys. None of us have a genie in a bottle, but I do often get them pretty accurate. And if we're looking at where Cardano is today at this level, we have a very, very long way to get up to the all-time high. So I think Cardano is in a very, very good place to consider continuing to buy with a potential of a 500, like a 600% pump to the upside just to the previous all-time high at $3, let alone what it could potentially do to pump through that. Now, I love that. What other altcoins would you guys like to go and see? And Clintex. Yes, you guys love Clintex, eh? I love how you guys love Clintex. CTI. No. Okay, Clintex. CTI USDT. There you go. All right, guys, so there's Clintex. Now, Clintex is even more insane than any of them. As I've been showing you guys, I have shown you on my charts. This is actually a very nice place. I mean, even if we pull down and crash a little bit more down to this level here, at the 0.28 level, that would probably give us another drawdown of like 22%. Maybe. But, again, resetting on the stochastic, resetting on the MACD, resetting on the MRV, and resetting on that, and sell pressure starting to die. Plus, sitting on a level of decent enough support at the moment. So I think we're going to see a bit of capitulation and consolidation on CTI over here. But that's how I predicted that it could end up looking. But now the steepness of this trajectory is even more. And if we are just to pump from where we currently are to this level, that's a 200% pump, let alone what it is that I'm about to show you, the crazy potential pump on Clintex, guys, because Clintex is one of the most insane, rewarding crypto projects out there that you could potentially invest in. No financial advice, but like I said, it's this little donkey high here. That's 2,700%. Okay, that's a 270x gain on your money. Sorry, 27x gain on your money. Now, no, sorry, 270x gain on your money. So 27x gain. So I would not be afraid of investing in this. Now, I think this thing can hit way higher than this. I've shown you guys this plenty times, but I guess that will be according to your own perspective and your own observations. Now, let's go and show you maybe one or two more coins in this space. I would like to maybe say, let's go and see AVAX as a leader of this space. So AVAX, so let's go and check what AVAX is busy doing. Same thing, guys. Pull back. Pull back. Look at the support zones. Look at the support zones, guys. This is beautiful. Resetting. Volume down, guys. Oh, this is exquisite. This is so exquisite. Now, what I'd like to show you is that AVAX potentially could even also go and pump its crazy levels up to $645 at the 4618 level, guys. Right now, we're sitting at $35. That's just about a 20x on a blue chip coin. So, guys, I think that's it. I think I'm going to wrap up. I need to go and eat something. I have a delicious meal waiting for me. So, thank you to my family for all of that. I truly appreciate all of you guys. And thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed this, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit my notification bell, and then, of course, come and trade with me, guys. My trades are still here. They're still in profit. As I said, 1,818% on BTC. My crazy trade. Even if it falls down to that 52,000 level, I'll just buy more at that point. That's all it is that I'm going to do and say that I'm going to do with you guys. So don't miss out on the opportunity to make some crazy gains here, because we literally are about to see Bitcoin go absolutely ballistic tomorrow. And like I said in the thumbnail, you have 24 hours left, less than 24 hours left, guys. So don't miss out. And of course, enjoy the rest of the videos and subscribe to the channel. I have cool videos coming out for you over the next few days. Thank you for being here with me. Truly appreciate you all. And we will see you on the next session. Much love. Take care.